Focusing on getting better rather than simply being good. That's the energy behind German finance consulting group MLP. The leadership team talk of consulting as a profession or even a passion, with a strong corporate ethic based around lifelong learning, directing investment towards decarbonisation, and a constant retraining cycle in its own MLP corporate university. I'm Andrew Wilson, and I'm in Davos to talk to MLP CEO, Dr. Uwe Schroeder-Wildberg. Uwe, great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Let's get straight into MLP then. Why do you say it breaks the mold in the German finance market?
We break it because we have a very powerful and relevant mission with a potential for great achievements for our customers and the market at all. And our mission is that we want to enable people and companies to make better financial decisions. To do that, we transformed the company in the last 15 years to a very unique, independent, diversified provider for financial and wealth management services. Thus gave us a very strong position in our market. And on this basis, we are serving a very interesting customer portfolio of roughly 580,000 clients in the sector of mass affluent customers, high net worth individuals, family offices, SMEs, institutions. And this is also a very clear signal that there is a strong demand for exactly what we are doing, where we contribute value. And doing that, we come back to our mission. We need this power of this cohesive mission in the group with all the different experts. Again, we want to help our customers to make better decisions themselves.
And very briefly, it's important that your clients or your customers, they understand that there is that potential for empowerment in their relationship with you.
Exactly. Own understanding of own situation, financial environments, business environments, economic environments, and whatever. The key is that at the end of the process, there's their own decision.
Now, education is important. It's all part of the MLP ethos. The idea of excellence is important, but also the idea of lifelong learning.
Yeah, the basis is that we have a very deep conviction. The conviction is that doing financial advice, being a financial consulting, has to be a real profession, even more passion. And if this is right, it's also clear that you need a very strong will for lifelong learning, qualification, or name it, education. This is absolutely key. And our focus is really not just to be good, rather to be better. This is what our key focus is, and that's our daily belief. Therefore, we have our own corporate university, accredited corporate university, where we train and educate our people. In the meantime, also we open it up for the public as the MLP School of Financial Education.
That's something new, isn't it?
This is brand new, with the new sub-label. And this corporate university has, at least for Germany, absolutely benchmark level. And to figure it out, for example, as the company MLP, we have more than every other company certified financial planners. So this is the highest standard in our industry in qualification. So MLP has more than other banks, for example, and this is also the clear signal. It's not just wordings. The fact is we are keen on quality.
I mean, we were talking earlier on, and you mentioned this concern generally, and you're not the only person to mention it, about financial naivety, that perhaps is something missing in the basic education in establishments in the West. I mean, is that something that your university bears in mind, if you like?
It's not just the university, it's all what we have in our business understanding, because there is effectively a big lack of financial education. And you need education to make good decisions. And therefore, it's not just selling products, what is still perhaps to some extent part of the industry. It's not our understanding. Yeah? So we need understanding and know-how. For sure, also we contribute with our competencies as experts. But at the end, this is a dialogue. It's understanding and then helping customers to make their own decisions.
Is MLP comfortable with its situation on the sustainability issue?
I think we did our homework. And this means that sustainability is more than just one aspect or small aspect in advising. It's the question of how the headquarter behaves, how subsidiaries behaves, and how we act in advising our customers. And so we did a very comprehensive work on that. And that means also we offer a significant contribution to directing investment flows to support the goal of decarbonization. And this is key. We received a top-level industry ESG rating from ISS. We are carbon neutral since last year. But to go even further, as an independent player, we will set up standards together with our product partners, which are life insurance companies, wealth managers, investment funds, new standards, how to advise or to give sustainable advice in our industry. That is our plan.
Lots of crises in the world at the moment, Europe particularly because of the conflict in Ukraine, but inflation is difficult. Things are changing in a direction many people haven't experienced. How on board with that is MLP? It'll need quite a lot of bold collective action, I guess, to see us through this. Do you feel MLP adjusting and modernizing with the new world?
I think collaboration was always necessary in development of human history, especially in difficult times. And I think we agree that we are in extremely difficult and changing times. That means collaboration is key in global politics, in societies, in business in general, and I think in financial industry especially, because to add value in financial services need a clear focus on values like open dialogue, transparency, competencies for sure, and dedication, professionalism, and last but not least also trust. And so that means this is what has to be a main part of a business, and is also key for our customers and also for companies who would like to survive in this market. And so it means quality will prevail, and there's no time anymore for just selling products. This is what we think. That means also, coming to direct answer, collaboration for our customers, open and fair collaboration is key for the future.
Sticking with the crisis issue then, what about the role of the state in all that?
This concerns me to some extent. Perhaps to avoid any misunderstanding, I'm totally convinced that for sure we have to protect in civilized countries, we have to protect poor and vulnerable people. This is not my issue. But my fears and my worries are that there's a tendency to overprotect people, and on the other hand also to overregulate. And this is, I think, not a good idea, because if we agree that we have very challenging times with big changes for sustainability, climate protection or whatever, we need not more regulation, we need more innovation, more entrepreneurial freedom. And this should be the key factor. And I miss that a lot. And this is my fear in these days, that we have seen together, we agree that there's something changing, but the conclusion seems to be not really the right one.
So I see there's a fair amount of projection there in your answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. So what do you see the long-term challenges for an organization like yours, MLP, or for others in that direction of travel that we're slowly establishing, the one you've described? What do you see as the challenges down the line now?
Yeah, we see that customers are more and more aware that they should demand different service and different advice in our industry. For us, it's good news because we want to deliver it. That means also in general, I think those companies will survive who truly stand at the side of their customers or work on behalf of the customers. This will be key for the future. To do that and concentrate that. And for sure, that means you need to have resilient values, like your aspiration for quality, lifelong learning as an example. And last but not least, again, I think sustainability has to be an embedded part of strategy, daily thinking and daily behavior. This will be key for the future.
Uwe, thanks very much. Pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.